another live stream. This time I will be reading chat like usual. And now all I have to do is just wait. Another day, another live stream. Yep, that's right, everybody. I am doing a live stream this time. Oh, my eye itches. I'm actually doing pretty good. Sorry about that, I had to mute for a second, but anyway, hello, I'm doing good. All this drama going around about me is honestly getting a little ridiculous again. Even though it has died down, but I did a video maybe 30 minutes ago or so, making a decision. So I basically did a decision for myself. Even though not everybody is pretty much active in the evening, like at this time, but it's cool. Well, I was going to be busy tomorrow, but plans have changed, so I will be free tomorrow to chat on Discord. So yeah, everything that has happened, I am no longer friends with Joe, so which is why I explained in my video today. So hopefully something could happen now. Well, when I used to be friends with Joe for a short time, everybody didn't really like me doing all that. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to reading the chat. Hello everybody that joined. And this person here says, what games do you play? Well, only thing I usually play is just Minecraft, but I don't really play a lot of games on my PlayStation 4, so yeah. Tons of people are showing up in my chat. That's very cool. Hello, welcome to the stream. A lot of people like showing up in my chat. That's actually pretty great. Thank you. I have been through a lot recently. Well, towards ex-friends, I would say. But ever since the decision I made, I just, quit being friends with Joe, even though we had a few days of chatting, a little more than that, actually. So Yeah. Oh, nothing much. Just, like chatting about like ex friends of mine, even though I have quite about a few. So, not everybody likes me at the moment. So, yeah, I have like a messed up friendship at the moment because the first time I started chatting with people they didn't like, they didn't really want me doing that, so I decided to stop. But anyway, to those of you who are coming into my stream, hello there, welcome. So, after leaving Joe, I wonder what everybody's response would be now since Joe and I are no longer friends. Hopefully, they would say that I made like a great decision for once, but I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna say. And of course, you had to show up, Joe. What do you want? Oh, by the way, I saw your live earlier. It's kind of funny on how you and I are like streaming on the exact same day. Because, Joe, they don't want me to be friends with you since, they didn't seem happy with us together as friends. And I clearly just told you in Discord. And I've seen you messaging me like about a couple times. I was like, are you done yet? That's why I didn't really respond to your messages, because I can't be seen with you. Like, why exactly do you want to continue with me? They are not doing that. They always try to warn me about not being near you. Like, I don't really want to start arguing over this. I'm just trying to make a good decision for both of us. Since if they don't want us to be friends, they should at least not talk to each other anymore. Because things are going to get worse between you and I if we keep continuing to talk, Joe. AJ Muller says, hey Janito, how are you and how is your day going? Well, I guess I'm doing okay. And then Johnson says hi as well. Even though I'm not really on the fans list, they still keep an eye on me sometimes. Well, they got mad at us for being friends, Joe. I keep telling you this, like so many times. Everybody's coming along, which that's actually pretty cool. Joe says to me, they do not like you, so why are you even listening to them about this? Well, they got mad at me just for being friends with you. And it seems like they don't really want us to be together as friends, like I just said. Nick Cooper says, good evening. Thank you for asking me that. Okay, let's see, what else do I want to say? Let me think, hold on. Johnson says to me, "Don't worry, Janita, I'm not mad at you. Look, you can be friends with whoever you like, but sometimes it's better to know the person first." Well, you kinda do have a great point there, Johnson. Even though I've only known, Joe for a few days online. But ever since we started chatting for Joe and I, everybody else just shows up saying, "Hey, you shouldn't be friends with Joe," stuff like that. They even got upset over me just for being friends with Joe, which it gets me in a very stuck situation that everybody just doesn't want me to be friends with Joe, so I had to say something about this, because from what I said, that I don't want to be friends with Joe anymore, so there you go. I'm not really going to be friends with Joe anymore, like I said. And I'm just trying to make good decisions here, just to make sure I don't do anything stupid or make anything worse. Because basically, people get mad over things. And I am trying my best to, fix things, since I don't really want to make things worse. Because the last time I was friends with Joe, it didn't really work out so well, just like it is on how it is now, because it's just repeating the past again. And each time I become friends with Joe, it reminds me of the past. It reminds me of the past again, so I don't really want to keep repeating this, so that's why I had to stop being friends with Joe, because it reminded me of the past. And then Johnson says, "Look, they probably think Joe is a bad person, but it's better to not get too involved, though. Sometimes while being friends with people, you have to go with what's best for you." Yeah, that is true. I've been told without a Discord response from them, and they've been mostly keeping it to themselves by saying stuff about me. And I was expecting them to come to me first so we could chat, but no. It was Joe's idea for being friends with me. And basically, Joe did this decision for me because he did that choice, and he was the one who did that first, so I did not do that first. That was all Joe, so yeah, he basically told me on Discord that he was willing to give me a chance, even though it was a very stupid mistake that I did by accepting the chance. But I realize now that I can't be his friend anymore, because it quickly pissed off quite about a few people, so yeah. That is why I can't be friends with Joe, so there you go. That's the best reason I can give. So, yeah, I think I will be ending this live stream here, so thank you guys for coming by.